Oh, welcome back to the Ojukwu news channel, the channel where we dive into the issues shaping our nation's future. Today, we are asking the big question: why do Igbos still feel excluded? Why is IPOB still agitating? And why are Northern elders saying the South should wait until 2031 for presidency? Recently, the Northern elders statement, Dia Bashir Lamido of Arewa Summit International, made a bold statement. He said in 2027, the Southwest should produce all presidential candidates. The Southeast can wait until 2031. That's that the Southeast should wait. They should no longer be hoping for 2027. And in this election, you can see that P2B is already coming out. And now, on paper, you see the Southeasterners, this sound like a in fact, it doesn't sound like if it's a rotation, like a country where people are rotating presidency. Now on paper, this sounds like fairness by rotation, but to many Igbos, it feels like a familiar pattern of wait for your turn. But how many times can one region be asking or be asked to wait for another tenor? As you can see, the Igbos have waited for a long time. To understand the pain behind that statement that was made by the Arewa chieftaincy elder, we have to go back way to the Biafran War, 1967 to 1970, where over a million Igbos were dead. Entire community were starved, and after the war, returning Igbos were given just 20 pounds, if I can remember, regardless of their bank savings. No official apology, no reparation, no truth and reconciliation. For many in the Southeast, the war they don't see the war as it has ended. They believe that the war has just become silent. Let's talk about systematic marginalization of the Southeast. Since the end of the Civil War, the Southeast has never produced a democratically elected president. They had the fewest federal infrastructural projects. If you go to Onitsha and some other places in the Southeast, you will not see any infrastructure made by government, any huge infrastructure like in Lagos. And Onitsha is one of the heart beats of Nigeria. Is one of the commercial city of Nigeria. Even in Enugu State, you can't see any commercial structure being. They say this is a huge commercial structure being laid by government. Another is that being underrepresented in key security positions. You see that even the president, no matter that in the presidency you don't see so much Igbos, but even in some key positions, you don't see them. It's no longer just about history anymore. It's about structure, restructuring this country. This isn't just an Igbo complaint. Even the South and the North analysts, you can see many analysts have raised many alarms that in this Southeast, in this level of marginalization, is not. Many analysts have subjected that they have also acknowledged that these things are not, that there are imbalances in this system. This is the context in which IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, was born. led by Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB is a separatist movement calling for the rebirth of Biafra. So how can you see these things are what we are saying? Even the eventual of Boko Haram in the southeast. If this country can be placed in order, people are better fixed. Can't be seeing all these things. And when IPOB, to their supporters, IPOB is a resistance against oppression. That's the oppression that has been moving on for a long time, and these people believe that how can this be stopped? To Nigeria, they believe IPOB is a threat to national unity, and time has come when we should bring all these things down. Nnamdi Kanu's message is powerful because it echoes what many Igbos already feel. You don't belong, you are not wanted in Nigeria. That is what the Igbos believe. Here are the core reason why IPOB popularity has been gaining many popularity even in the southeast and even outside the southeast. Nnamdi Kanu is gaining many popularity, especially among the youths in Nigeria. And this is because of the injustice felt in some Nigerians have now started understanding that our politicians are not worth what they mentioned. In fact, they are just trying to make sure that they are putting this country together in order to for their own reasonable, for their own reasons, for their own concern. For their own pocket. Let me just keep it like that. Some of these reasons you see these things happening in the southeast are mainly an unresolved trauma from the war. People are still feeling that war because government have not done anything. Lack of federal power. The federal power is not. Just recently you can see the military coming to the southeast and asking for the recruitment of many Igbos, and some Igbos are also objecting against it. What truly is about this federal power? If it's lacking, some people believe it's a way of pushing the Igbo people to a bad side, and also military crackdown on peaceful protesters. These are one of the reasons. You don't crack down on protesters, even in Europe and America. Economic hardship and unemployment and deepening belief that Nigeria is not working. That is what many use in the southeast. Adding social media and radio Biafra to all this, the belief you see in many youths, you have gotten a powerful voice calling for separation in this country. So when the northern leaders say let the Igbos wait until 2023, I'm sorry, what many in the south east here is, in fact, what they believe they get in their ears are always second. We are always second, never the first. It's not just a matter of timing. It's a matter of dignity. When you call someone, when you feel like someone has that dignity, that of belonging, you give people the sense of belonging, and of whether Nigerians truly see the Igbos as equal partner. In these places, in this country where we believe that we are one and we are growing, it's time we start finding ourselves as one. If not, we cannot grow. This isn't just about IPOB. It's all about national wounds we never address. You don't see this IPOB issue is never. It's just like the government has never gotten to heal a wound. Until Nigeria confronts its history, the past history, share power fairly, and treat every region with equal respect, the agitation will not end. You see, IPOB and other group agitating, and these things are not that they are like agitating just because they want anything, but it's their rights. We are all one. We are all one in this country. There is nobody that is accepted. And you can't ask people to believe in one Nigeria when they feel like they are second-class citizens in this country. Thanks for watching. what's your take? I just want to understand your take on this issue. Should Nigeria allow the Southeasterners to produce the next president? Is IPOB right in its agitation? For a long time now, you can see the leader of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, in court. We just passed a little processes now, and we are still waiting for this June, and the court proceeding is still on. And is IPOB right in its agitation? Are they right to be agitating? Of course, in Nigeria, we can see that people have the right. Drop your comments below, like and subscribe for more thoughtful comments. And as always, stay informed and stay united. Thank you very much.